Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makapadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who I learned this truth from and who rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect and 1/3 of Israel that's pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. Alright, this is going to be a lesson called Overcoming Adversity. Alright, I'm going to start by reading James 4:7. It says, "Submit yourselves therefore to the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you." All right, because this is true in just about every aspect in life, but especially, you want to apply that to this truth, because resisting the devil, resisting whatever tempting thoughts are going through your head, all right? But you want to submit yourself to the Most High, his laws, statutes, and commandments and judgments, all right? When you submit yourself to that and, filter everything through the scriptures and apply those scriptures, the devil is definitely going to flee, all right? I think Matthew, the 4th chapter, is when, the devil was tempting Yahushua. He always... after the devil said one thing, he went straight to the scriptures to defer whatever the devil was telling him. All right, even when the devil would quote a scripture, all right, but the devil tries to twist that scripture into something else. But you gotta knock that shit on its ass, man. It says, "Draw nigh to the Most High, and He will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded." Alright, you can't be going back and forth, wishy-washy, saying, "Oh, well, I can, take a day off, and I'll get back on my reading and prayer schedule tomorrow." No, man. You draw nigh to the Most High, He's going to draw nigh to you. It's like, it's like a teacher. When you stay after class and ask her, it's like, "Hey, can I have help with this?" She's going to understand that, hey, this person's serious about bringing their grades up. I'll help them more, right? Because they appreciate my help. Same thing with the Most High, man. All right, whatever adversity you're going through and that you want to overcome, ask of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and ye shall receive, as long as, you're sincere about it. Alright, verse 9, it says, "Be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to heaviness. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and He shall lift you up." Alright? That's going into the first shall be last and the last shall be first. Alright, the reason why it says be afflicted and mourn and weep is because, hey, we should be weeping and mourning and be afflicted, because this isn't the kingdom of heaven, alright? Alright, there's no reason to be joyous. Alright, we're cast down. The curses are on us because we didn't take heed to the Lord. Alright, this is a time to be humble and rehearse the righteous acts. Alright, realize that you can't do anything without the Most High. Alright, and then it says, "And He shall lift you up." Alright, let's see, this is Sirach, also known as the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 2, verse 1. "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble." So whatever you're going through, don't wait around for shit just to get better. Turn to the Lord, man. "Cleave unto Him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end." Cleave unto Him. Go to Him and ask of Him, and don't depart from it, man. Hold on fast to what thou hast, that no man take thy crown, right? Verse 4, "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate." I like this scripture because it taps into that winner's mindset. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. All right, I'll use working out as an example. There's a part of a workout, in every workout, if you're working out right, where it burns a lot and you get really tired. And you have two options, and, both of them go, or well, really one, starts hitting you. One thought starts hitting you, and you're like, I'm tired, I should just, like, call it a day. But really, that's the key moment in a workout where you have the opportunity to get stronger. All right, and if you have the right attitude and mindset, you're gonna power through it. All right, because instead of just setting the weights down, you power through it. And that's when your muscles start to tear, and the next day you'll be sore. But that's them. That's the your muscles growing back stronger. If you have the right attitude to go power through that adversity, man, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. All right, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. All right, so that take that working out example that I just said and apply it to these scriptures. All right, instead of a workout burn, your faith is like that muscle, man. When your faith is burning in the furnace of adversity, meaning Slakia, meaning you're gonna be tempted, all right. You're gonna be catching hell, all right, and there's gonna be other avenues to go down, besides turning to the Lord. What are you gonna do? You're gonna resist the devil and cleave to the Most High, man. This is 2 Corinthians 10, verse 5. It says, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of the Most High. All right, casting down imaginations, everything that goes through your head, and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of the Most High. Because you might have thoughts about getting rich, getting a lot of women, getting, whatever lust or carnal things, or being gluttonous, giving into appetites. You're going to have stuff like that go through your head. It says, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahushua. And how do you do that? You filter all those thoughts through the scriptures. All right, when the devil tries to throw those fiery darts in you, into your mind, man, that's when you rebuke him, man. 1 Corinthians 9 and 25. It says, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. All right, that word temperate basically means discipline. Or it says showing moderation or self-restraint, discipline. All right, so somebody that's striving for the mastery is temperate in all things. Whether it be somebody going after the Nobel Peace Prize, or going for an athletic award or medal or something, they're temperate in all things. They have a diet, they have a workout routine, they have this, that, and the third, practice, family time. They're temperate, man. They show discipline. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so I fight, not as one that beateth the air, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. So this is the Apostle Paul talking. He says, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection. And that's how you got to view this carnal ass body, man, is that it's a bitch. It's something else. This isn't your spirit. All right? Every little appetite or lustful thing that you may feel, you got to, bully your carnal self, man. Say, no, we're setting boundaries. You can't have this. All right? And when you start resisting that devil, and you have that cheerful mindset, when this is something that I picked up from the world, and I apply it to fasting today. But when I wrestled, we'd have to make a certain weight, and some days I wouldn't be able to eat anything. So what I do is whenever I felt that hungry, that growl, I turn it into like a motivational hunger rather than a physical hunger. So I turn my appetite into something against it. You bring it into subjection. All right, you're fighting that appetite, man. This is I'm gonna end it with this little passage. This is Romans 6:12. Let not sin therefore reign in your mortal body, that you should obey it in the lust thereof. Neither yield your members as instruments of unrighteousness unto sin, but yield yourself unto the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Shai, as those that are alive from the dead, and your members are instruments of righteousness unto God, the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Shai. Alright? And that's how you got to look at yourself, man. You're either going to be a vessel for the Most High, or you're going to be a vessel to sin. Alright? To death, man. Or you can be a vessel unto righteousness for life, Yahweh Bashem Shai. For sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law, but under grace. Let's see, I'm going to jump down. It says, what then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? The Most High forbid. Know ye not that to whom as yield yourselves servants to obey, his servants ye are to whom ye obey, whether of sin unto death, or of obedience unto righteousness, So whatever you listen to, are you going to listen to your lustful appetites? Or are you going to listen to the righteousness of the Most High, man? Are you going to listen to that thing in your mind that says, no, you got to go according to the scriptures? Or are you going to give in to the one that says, hey, cast it off tomorrow? But yeah, that's all I had. Hopefully this video was edifying and uplifting, and shalom.